What's up? What's up? Here we go. Episode 10. Live with Ep.5. It's going to be a good one. Last week we had the bro Julio, you know what I'm saying, kicking his path to his own company, you know what I'm saying, doing his bouncer thing, you know what I'm saying, his bakery thing. He was, that's a good brother, man. Every time I see him, we chop it up, talk about our family, talk about our kids, and it's always good to go to East Line and know that my man and his team got my back. But this week we're an hour late, not late because I moved it, so we're not late, but I just moved it because I needed my guests to get situated. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do for my guests. If they're not ready, we move the time. It's no big deal. But this week I got my primo. I don't even know what to say, man. I'm gonna just get him in here because the intro will be way too long. So let me just if I intro this motherfucker, it's gonna take like an hour. So oh my god, why you flossing on him, son? Woo, why you flossing on him?
My
Yo, this nigga flossing on him. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta floss on these niggas sometimes.
What up, primo?
Yo, episode motherfucking 10. And your birthday is on the 10th. I don't know. I don't really believe in too much, but sometimes you gotta believe. When shit line up, you just gotta believe.
We just didn't do it on the 10th. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm gonna be out there.
But you know why? Because I want you to have your day for you, your family. I'm probably gonna be drinking with you, whatever. We ain't got time for that.
You're a part of that. You family, bro.
All day. So let me give you your flowers while you're alive. I don't want to wait till you're gone to be like, oh my God, he was great. No. This man, and everyone says, oh, my OG. Fuck all that OG shit. This nigga is a real fucking OG fucking leader, mentor, look for whatever words all that shit. Just look for it in the dictionary. This motherfucker that's what he is. Because since I was a fucking kid, I'm talking about 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not talking about 21, 22. I'm talking about since I was a fucking kid, this nigga has been holding me down. I remember when I had my daughter, and this nigga saw me, and he saw me doing nothing. He was like, yo, my girl got a best friend. The nigga works at Airborne Express. You need to get a job, nigga. You about to have a kid. And I'm like, what you talking about? I'm in a block, nigga. I'm selling drugs. What you talking about? He was like, no. You're not understanding what's about to happen. A human is coming into the world. You need to have a fucking, and mind you, I'm fucking 18, 19. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on. So that's example number 2. So he got me my first job. Then he got me another job in Queens where he was working as a fucking medical assistant. He got me another job. So the point is, this nigga's always looking out for me. Yo, do this. 20 years ago, I could have been a sanitation worker. I could have been retiring in 2 years. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I wasn't ready.
You fucked that.
Now, this time around, I'm about to hopefully knock on motherfucking wood. Woo! I'm about to be a sanitation worker. And it's all because this nigga is always on top of me. He's always like giving game. We don't drink just to drink. We drink and then he's like, so what you doing? So what you gonna do? So what's this? So he's always giving me OG talk. If your OG is telling you go get a gun, that's not your OG. That's a fucking asshole. Your OG is supposed to tell you, yo, this is the path to greatness. And we're just gonna leave that there. Y'all get the point. This nigga is my fucking leader of life. Always showed me the right way. So we're gonna rewind. Why? I'm gonna ask you a direct question. Why are you like that? Because it's not only with me. I see you do it with me. I see you do it with Max. You do it with Paul. You do it with your kids. You do it with your stepdaughters. Why is that? Like, where'd you get that from? To always be like help people and guide them the right way. What is that?
Well, how you raised. I've always felt I was always raised by the right people and the right family. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to my grandparents and stuff like that. The way they raised me. And who I was around and stuff like that. Love my grandparents. My grandfather taught me a lot.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that right after this. We're gonna get to that. That's Long Island, right? Long Island.
Long Island. You know what I mean? Brentwood.
All right, so let's get right into that. So you're from the Boogie Down, but you're from Long Island. So let's talk about Long Island. Your moms and my moms were fucking best friends. Mm-hmm. When you were born, like from the hospital to where, how was that? Where did you go from birth? Like, was it Long Island? Was it the Bronx? How'd that happen?
Born in the Bronx, Lincoln Hospital, the old Lincoln Hospital on the hill.
Not the bullshit one.
Down. And then from there, about let me see, like when I was 3 years old, I went to Long Island and stuff like that to go live in the suburbs.
Because I'm assuming and our parents want to either they're not ready or they want to put you in a better situation. Which
that was two things. Mom Duke was young. You know what I'm saying? 21, and and my grandparents were moving to Long Island, and she wanted a better life for me. She didn't think the BX was was the place and stuff like that. But to me, I think you can raise children anywhere as long as you raise them the way you raise them, and they're gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Because
hell yeah.
My kids grew up in the BX. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take them to the suburbs and stuff, but that was her choice or whatever. And it's not like she didn't abandon me. She just wanted a better life for me. And then I moved out to Brentwood, Strong Island, back in the 70s.
Yeah, I remember one time you took me to this nigga. Well, when I say first time, I'm gonna say first time with this guy. I'm gonna say first time like maybe 100 times because this nigga first time is for everything. This nigga took me to my first rap concert, right? I was about to go to boarding school, like I think the next day or maybe that Monday or whatever. He's like, "Yo, let's go. We're going to a concert." We went to see Nas. Remember that shit? We went to see Nas.
Yeah.
So it was in Long Island. What was that? Nassau, right? So we there. Yo, we in the front or second row. Yo, this nigga he starts seeing his high school friends. He starts screaming at the stage, "Yo, what up, niggas?" Because I think what's his name?
Ep.10 A.
Yeah, them niggas. So your friend, your high school buddies was up there.
Yeah.
So that's Brentwood and all that. So what was it like growing up there? So you did junior high school, all that shit, right?
All that until I graduated in 1988. But we came back I lived in the Bronx because we came back every weekend. My grandfather worked for Pan Am. His mother lived in the BX and stuff like that, in the PJs and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you was always popping up.
Every Friday we was here. Every Friday, every Saturday and stuff like that. And when I got old enough that I could travel on my own, 13, 14, I was taking the Long Island Railroad every weekend to the Bronx.
Yo, tell these niggas when them bitch ass niggas thought that they could rob you and you was like, "Nah, papa, you ain't taking." This nigga was on the train mad late with a big ass fucking Gucci and a fucking, and this nigga was on the train fighting 2-3 niggas. I'm like, "Yo, what happened?" He said he said they tried to get it, but they couldn't get it.
Well, they got my chain and shit, but they ain't getting nothing else and stuff like that, yo. They did.
But the point is, you popped off on them niggas.
No doubt, you got to. I was by myself. What I was going to do. And then Snoopy rolled up.
Remember yeah. Remember you told me Snoopy rolled up. Yeah. Oh, that's my man. That's my dog, Snoopy. But so let's come back to the Bronx now. So the Long Island thing was great. Like you said about so let's know before we move to that. What was it? You was talking about grandpa and grandma. Like what was their focus and their advice growing up? It was always like be a man, get responsibility, all that good shit.
Blue collar family. They took obviously my uncles and aunts. They took them out the hood, make a better life for them. working. My grandfather commuted, to Pan Am, so he drove every day into the city, to work and stuff like that. Grandmother was a housekeeper. She worked in the hospital as a housekeeper and stuff like that, and did that for many years and gave us all a great life. She gave all of us a great life.
So that's where you get the because you always worked. I ain't never seen you with no fucking job.
Probably I started working since I was about 14 years old when I was able to work and get some money.
You was always working and you was always fly. Where that shit came from? I remember one time we was rolling dice and I was talking shit about you. You was like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. This nigga had on some Bally's or some shit. I was like, yo, get them shits out of here. He was like, get out of here, little nigga. You know what the fuck this is, nigga. Like, where'd that come from? Your style and the way you dress. That's Long Island shit.
I probably got that's probably from my mom. Every time she came, for birthdays, whatever, spring break, summer break, and stuff like that. She used to bring me the fly gear. You know what I'm saying? Like the Garanimals. I don't know if anybody remember them joints. Used to have the little animal that matched on the shirt and matched on the pants and all that stuff like that. So she always had the kid fly. You know what I mean?
This nigga was always fly. To this day, you a fly nigga, bro.
Oh.
But all right. So what I want to get into is where did the homies? Because I remember growing up, I remember Bug Out. I remember fucking Ray. I remember Anthony. So where did that relationship come from? Like, how the fuck do you hang out with Stratford, Evergreen, Westchester niggas? Like, where did they come from?
My man Bug Out, man, he rest in peace, man. Just passed away.
Oh, I know that. Rest in peace.
Yeah, you mentioned his name. He passed away. Just coming back every
Take your time. Take your time.
when I was old enough, it's coming back every weekend. My man Ant lived on Elder and Watson. That was my man. He lived in Long Island in Brentwood, and we became real tight. And we used to come back every weekend. His mom owned a video store in Boynton and Westchester, and we used to hang out a lot. Stratford, all up and down there. Watson, and that's where I met. All my homies are from that hood and stuff like that. Over on that side of town and stuff like that. So we was back every weekend.
There was all some good brothers. I remember we still when I was old enough to finally hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
because there was a long time that you was like, nah, you're not ready, buddy.
That's when
I used to be like, come on, man, I want to go. He was like, bro, they're not gonna let you in the fucking club, right? You're not ready.
That's when the club scene was popping, 1018 and Emerald City and all that Roseland and all that was popping,
Club 2000, don't forget. Club 2000, your favorite.
Yeah,
your favorite.
and Squirrel.
Yeah, remember nigga Lou Dog, man. He always asks about you, bro. That's one thing I can say. Anytime I go to the hood, people always ask about you. Like you give people like a presence. You always like. I don't think, and maybe one hater doesn't like you, but you always give people that good fucking vibe, bro. And you always everyone always talks fucking good about you. I'm gonna start a hashtag. It's gonna be everyone loves Eric. I swear, I'm just saying, bro. Everyone fucking loves you. It's a fact. So so all right. So you come So now you said when you graduated, or when you was old enough, then you just when did you actually say fuck this Long Island shit? I'm moving to Freeman to 4C. What was that? I can't remember the building number. 10 what?
1025, baby.
1025 4C. When did that become your official stomping ground?
We had 2 apartments in that building.
Hey, don't let them know that we had Anna Rodriguez in the pocket. Oh, it was 3C and 4C, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, I remember. Wow, I forgot about that shit.
Then Capone lived in 5C.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Capone, the comedian.
Yeah.
We know him as Derek, but yeah, Capone.
Soon first day I graduated, man, I bounced.
Whoa! But wait a minute, what happened? Why you didn't like it no more?
I was in the Bronx every weekend, man, and my love was in the Bronx, and all my homies, and I had a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends in Long Island, but came back to the Bronx because I mean I was here every weekend. So once I got old enough and I was able to leave, I left.
So wait, so when you was in 11th grade, you already knew next year I'm gone, or when you was in 8th grade, you knew that you was gone.
As soon as I got old enough to take the train, yeah.
That nigga said, "Fuck this Long Island shit." But you know what? It was a beautiful thing. So let's transition to the hip center was Long Island to Freeman, and then where did the hip center job come? Because you was there for a while too.
Let me see. I graduated in '88. Try to go to BCC for like a quick minute. That ain't work out.
Me too. It didn't work out for me either.
Listen, I wasn't doing shit with myself. You know what I'm saying? I was instilled a lot of good qualities and all that, like from my family and shit. But I was young and shit, and still doing my thing and stuff like that. Hanging out, partying, and one day I just was like, yo, I need to do something with myself. You know what I mean? And just said, let me go to this medical assistant school. I don't know why I chose that. But, I chose that, and it was in 14th Street, had no money, hopping the train every day. That's when you could hop the train and stuff
Well, are you kidding me?
To get to school and shit,
You was dedicated to the program, and every day you had to hop the train to get there.
Not every day, but, sometimes.
Sometimes. I got you.
Even if you had money in your pocket, you still was hopping the train on Freeman and shit. So.
Hell yeah. It's a fact. That's a fact.
Everybody hopped the train, So, and I did that, and then I got graduated from there, and I ended up getting a job in the hip center in freaking Jamaica, Queens, the other side of the earth, man, from the Bronx.
That shit was far as fuck.
Taking trains like a 2-hour ride, man.
I know, nigga. I worked there with you. I had a car, so it didn't affect me. But I think once or twice I had to take the train. So, all right. So that's where the medical assistant shit came. And then the motherfucking test came for sanitation. Wait. You took other tests, though. I remember you was walking around the hood with a weight vest because you was trying to be a fireman as well.
I was trying to be a fireman, yeah. Yep.
I remember. I'm like, yo, where you going? He was like, I'll be back. This nigga's running. He got the vest on. He was like, yo, I got to work out for this fucking physical. Right, I heard this shit ain't no joke.
In the schoolyard, yeah, because cousin Jay was a fireman and stuff like that. So that's my brother and stuff like that. So I just try to we both the same age and shit, but I was trying to do that same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not gonna go. Anybody who's not gonna go to college, try to get a city job because it's worth it.
Yeah, NYPD, FDNY, sanitation.
Well, I know about 5-0, they getting shot, but
hey, anybody can get shot.
Yeah.
But so then, all right. So wait. So now, the fire department never called.
I got to the point of passing the written, and then when I got to the physical, I passed the physical, but I guess they both they never got to my name on the list and stuff like that. So then I took track work and stuff like that, and then they were doing a test for sanitation, and we got a mechanical broom, a garage right down the block, right there in West Farms and stuff like that, So I went down there, got the application. There was a lottery, and that's the day I won the lotto.
Oh, so it's not like now. High score, you win. It wasn't like that.
Well, I still got 105 because I am a little smart and stuff like that. I still got 105, but they chose you as a lottery. So you took the test, they picked your name out and all that stuff like that. So.
Oh, fire! I didn't know that. I thought it was the way it is now. That if your number comes up, they call you. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I only got those 5 extra points. Why? Because I was a Bronx resident.
And you got and by the way, for those that don't know, if your name is on this list or you're gonna take the test, you better save all your fucking bank statements because in 3 years they're gonna ask you to prove that shit. So you know, stay on top of that residency shit. That shit's annoying. So all right. So my godson, which is the greatest fucking kid that I ain't never ever met a 24-year-old this mature, this fucking on point. Like you and his mom did a fucking great job because this kid is just above and beyond. Just he's at 24. I was not even close to where he's at. That's number one. So obviously, you know, there was a prior marriage and his you and his mom hooked up or whatever. What was that like? And what was it like? Obviously having your own kid, but what I do want to give you flowers is you did something that most niggas won't do. You got with someone with kids, right? Mm-hmm. And not okay, you know, whatever. No. You went above and beyond because their dad, let him rest in peace, passed away. You said, fuck this. These are going to be my kids. And you gave them your last name. That is some real fucking shit. That's not normal. That, don't get me wrong. Some people will do it, but the percentage is like this. Right. No, what was it about that situation that you said, you know what? These are my kids. Like, you know, you could have just got some skins and kept it moving, but you obviously was like, nah, I'm doing this the right way. What was that about?
I mean, it goes back to, you know, the way I feel like I was, you know, brought up and stuff like that. You know, when I got with somebody and, you know, we had a kid and stuff like that. And, you know, she had two kids from prior and stuff like that. And, you know, we're pretty much family orientated, you know, my family, a lot family orientated and stuff like that. And I just thought, you know, it was the proper thing to do, the right thing to do. I was abandoned when I was, you know, a youngster, a young kid and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, we didn't grow up with our pops, so we definitely know the vibes.
You know, so like I you know, I always told myself that I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, sometimes things don't work out, people don't work out, things don't work out. But you know what? You're gonna be a man, you take care of what's yours and stuff like that. Whether you're together with somebody or not. You know, so I always felt like that. So, you know, and I just, you know, just like I said, just, you know, a family man. That's the way I was, you know, that I was brought up. My grandmother, grandfather were together forever. Both my grandparents, my father's grandparents, and my grandparents and stuff like that. You know, they were together forever. So that was always, you know, something I had in my brain and stuff like that. You know?
That's straight. That's straight honorable, bro. Like that's honorable because you got a lot. You know, you got a lot of guys and girls. You know, both. It goes both ways. That you know they acknowledge the step kid or they like, yeah, you know, we all live together. But you know, you did some. That's some next level shit. And that was a beautiful thing, brother. And you know what? To this day, those are your kids. And you know, like I said, their dad. You know, let him rest in peace. You know, you definitely stepped up to the plate, bro. That's some real shit. So then back to my godson. And you and the Komai were the first people, because I have 3 god kids now, but at the time, we're talking about 98, so I was what, 20? I was 23. Yeah, 23, 24. And you and the Komai, I never forget the day y'all told me, and I was like I was like, yo, that's crazy, because you know you always hear about my godfather this and. But y'all had that much faith in me to give me that honor, and I call it an honor because when you name your kids godparents, that's some real shit. It got to be somebody close. Sometimes people make mistakes and they'll name somebody, and the fucking person, you know, doesn't give a shit about you. But you know, I want to thank you and the Komai for doing that because you know, and that's like I said, I got 3. Me and Evan. And don't get me wrong, me and you, our love is fucking, you know, crazy. But the way I feel about that kid and the way that me and that kid, our relationship is different. It's the same as me and you, but it's just, you know, I love the way he respects me and the way he looks for me. Sometimes I don't call him, he'll call me. So, like I said, that kid is fucking tremendous, bro. And, you know, he just got called for MTA worker, track worker. And you know what? I was nothing but the best for that kid because that kid is fucking phenomenal. God bless you for having that kid. And I told him the other day when I was in your house this weekend, I told him I want my son to be like you. And he was like, yo, really? I'm like, yes, nigga. That's how on point he is. And that's, you know, obviously with your help and you know, with Donna's help and with his mom's, like, it's a village. With me and Marcy, the episode that we had, I said it. It's a village, you know. Everyone helps out, and so we all did a good job. But you know, I just want you to know that your son is fucking tremendous, bro.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he came to live with live with me at a young age, and and then and me and me and Donna and stuff like that. So without her too, I mean, the big support. You know what I mean? Like you said, sometimes people don't take other people's children into, like their lives and stuff like that. We got a kid coming over like at 13 years old from the, from the hood, from the BX to, live kind of like in the suburbs, because we kind of like in the suburbs and stuff like that, and want to fight, and beat up everybody, oh, I want to go to Clinton, I didn't want to go out there where you live. I want to go to Clinton High School, and be like, yo, bro, it ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be your life and stuff like that. And, so she's a big contributor to, to him adjusting and stuff like that,
No, for sure. You got, good cop, bad cop. So, all right. So let's talk about, since we're talking about the suburbs, what was that like to get to your signing? Obviously, like you said, Donna, your wife now, her contribution to your life, her contribution to making you better, you making her better, like, is just awesome. What was that like when you finally, signed that on the closing, when you signed that paper and you saw your house being built, and obviously Miss Mary was at the time your mom, let her rest in peace as well. Mm-hmm. I remember when I went up there with you guys and the shit was like half built. Fucking there was still holes in the floor and shit. So what was that like? With you, your mom, and Donna agreeing to make this move, like. Did you want to have a house? Or was that your dream, like to follow, your grandparents' footsteps, or you was a rent paying ass nigga that you like whatever?
Well, no, I mean, this is the road that this is what led us down this road and stuff like that. The road to success. You know what I'm saying? This is what we work for. This is what you try to you try to make a better living for yourself and your family, and like. Which goes back down the line, and what my grandfather and grandmother, showed me and stuff like that, And of course, my mom was, she was about to retire. She was a little, not old, but getting, she was sick, but she got through that part of her life and stuff like that. And we just decided to make this move and stuff like that, and and leave the BX because. We were getting a little too big for where we was at and where we were living and stuff like that, and we decided to spend some of our hard-earned money and live the good life.
And I just want to let you know, thank you, because every so often I go and I get a taste of the good life, and it's fucking amazing.
And we love when you're here.
I just want to let you know, I was in. I just want to let people know I was there this weekend.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be there one day, ended up being 2 days. It's always a pleasure to hang out with my primo, man, and we chop it up. Jason was there, Evan was there.
Uncle Sam, we was chilling, man.
It's always it's always a beautiful thing, man.
Always love.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. Every time. Back to Donna, and Donna also had two teenagers, or well, at the time they were teenagers, or yeah, they were teenagers.
What, they're not like 14 years now or something like that, man.
Yeah, no, they were teenagers, they were like I think 17 and 18 or something like that.
14
So
years.
yeah, so now you coming with your crew, and she got her crew. So what was that like? Like, did everybody like? Because now you gotta do this the SP thing, and that's what the girls call you, SP. What was that like to have to grab two more young humans to fucking be role models for, and do the right thing for, and show the right way? Because that's one thing. You got many young ones that look up to you, bro. I don't know if you know that, but the list is long, bro. So what is that like to come into their lives and give them the stepdad fucking awesomeness?
That's easy. They made it easy for me. You know what I'm saying? Because the love they show for me, and I love those girls to death and stuff like that. So like I said, they never gave me a hard time. They took me in. It probably was the Doyles. I used to probably bring them every night and stuff like that. Dayton, when Doyle's was open, I used to get them late night burgers and fries and stuff like that, So I used to feed them, make them happy through their stomach and stuff like that, But they, listen, those girls are great, man. They're two beautiful women, that I love very much, and they
crew.
I take them as mine, So
that's the crew, yo. They part of the crew, bro.
We got
I like tell the people the story when you first started going to Brian, and Donna's parents would be like, "You hungry? Get a comer."
Yo, I couldn't even stay over in the crib, yo. I had to leave and stuff like that. I felt like I was like 18 again and shit. Like I couldn't even sleep over. I had to go to my own house. That's how it was, and that's how her parents too, man. Her pops and and our moms. They showed me nothing but love. Her pops, forget it. He the man right there, man, chill. Wella. And they showed me a lot of love from day one. So it was easy. It was easy.
That's a beautiful thing, bro. Because you don't know what you're gonna get sometimes. Sometimes you date girls and the parents don't like you, the kids it's always the struggle. But like you said, blessings on that, bro. Because it could have went either way. So so let's talk about like you said, Donna is fucking amazing. Obviously, you could retire at any moment. She is close. Mm-hmm. So where you guys going? Because my neighbor Leo, mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw my episode, but he's retired. They're going to Florida. The house is being built. It's going down. So do you guys have plans, or you just like, what, babe, finish your nursing and we figure it out, or you're staying? Like, what do you think is gonna happen?
No plans and stuff like that. Everybody from Florida is moving back to New York, man. So
#1 expensive state. They used to be like #4. They're #1 now. That's not fucking normal.
Nah, there ain't no real set plans or nothing like that. I expect to retire in like 2 more years, hopefully, if not before that. Still young, probably gonna maybe work, take a little time off, trying to play a little golf. She still got some time to do before she retire.
That's beautiful, man.
Gonna still stay close to the family. Stay close to the girls, stay close to the to the boys. Because they both got city jobs now. Gabby, Mason, grandson. All the family's here, man. So only thing you might do is maybe get a place somewhere down south and and do the snowbird thing or whatever.
Yo, that's Rick. That's Rick talking shit. That's Rick.
That's Rick.
I'm trying to get into it, Papa.
I'm I'm leaving.
Nigga, Rick said, don't leave yet. We need me and Rick need to get in. Don't go nowhere. Chill out.
Gotta get in, fam, before before I retire.
Nah. I'm waiting for that call, bro. Yo, you gotta see. I was telling Sashi today. Every phone call I get from weird numbers, I'm like, hello, who's this? I'm trying, but no, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all right, man. I'm not, I'm being positive.
Don't worry.
I don't smoke no crack, so I should be good. But we mentioned, we don't gotta stay on the topic too long. I don't because I know it's a sensitive topic for you. But if you wanna show love to Mom Dukes and what did Mom what was that relationship like? Because I saw it. But so the people can understand, what was that, because the it's like me and my mom's, we ain't got no siblings, you ain't got no siblings, I ain't got no siblings. Like what was that relationship like?
I get emotional, man.
That's all right. That's why we gotta show Mom love, bro. There's no way we can't not talk about the love. Miss Mary the God, because I went on about 3 vacations with her, so it was always love when Miss Mary always showed me love, man.
G Mac, as we so lovely called her, best friend, man. Somebody I could depend on when I was having some rough times, Told you I get emotional.
It's all right. We gotta show Mom love, bro. But let me give you a second, and let me tell you what she meant to me. So one time, well, a lot of times, but she always would talk to me and give me good advice and welcome me with open arms for dinner, and she look out the window on Freeman. Hey, what you doing? Hey, what you doing? And even when I was in trouble, fighting or whatever, she always made sure I was good. She always made sure I ate. Like that was her thing. Did you eat? Did you eat?
Yeah.
So that was always Miss Mary for forever, bro. I love Miss Mary, man.
She was a G. Remember we told her to throw that thing out the window to us when we was having problems downstairs and shit in the street.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right there,
That was great. That was crazy. I remember that shit. She didn't talk to me for like a month, but yeah, it was bad. She was about that life. She was definitely about that life. But
about it, man. But she was, good, definitely a good-hearted woman and stuff like that, and just miss her a lot, man. She was, somebody I could talk to every day. I probably did talk to every day, if not every other day. I don't care how old I was. I'll be a mama's boy if you want to call me that, But just miss her a lot, every day.
Yeah. For the people that don't know, the reason why me and my cuz are so close, and the reason why we even call each other cuz is because my uncle Pops, rest in peace as well. My mother's brother, married his mother, and when we was kids, we were pretty much like bonded. But our parents were close anyway, so we probably would have still been we probably would have still had a relationship, but the marriage made it like super official, and he was always my big cuz. Even though he blew pepper in my face, I'll never forget that.
That was a long time ago.
Nah, I'm never gonna forget that. So let me tell the people what you did.
Go ahead.
So we in the reception, right? And this nigga, we sitting at the table, right? And he's like, "Yo, come here, I gotta tell you something." And your big cousin or your big, somebody that's older than you, you think they want to be your friend. You're like, "Oh, what's up? What's up?" And so here I come. What happened? This nigga had pepper in the palm of his hand, right here. So as soon as I lean in, this nigga goes, yo, that shit had me sneezing for like 3 fucking hours, bro.
I fucked up your whole party, then.
Yo, this nigga fucked up the entire party, bro. I I was so tight, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? Yo, back in the days, bro. Back in the days, man. It was a beautiful time, bro. But
Yeah.
what since we talking about Pops, was that talk about the big homie, yo? Because I know that was your homie too.
That was my man, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know, got together with my moms and stuff like that, and you know, from day one too and shit, always took me in, and always treated me with love, and you know, whatever I wanted, whatever I needed, took care of my mom. That was big, took care of my mom and stuff like that for many years and stuff like that. Even when they weren't together, when they ended up breaking up, they still remained friends and stuff like that. Real cool, real chill. And me and him, and that's Pops, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, we been through a lot. I think I was probably like 14, something like that, 13, somewhere around there when he entered my life and stuff like that. And he was another one of these men that was a role model in my life. He was one of the many and stuff like that. That I looked up to. And
No, it's beautiful. That was the G, bro. That was definitely the G.
yeah.
He was always that nigga was always in a good mood, bro. I'm like, how the fuck you always in a good mood? That's crazy.
Yeah, no matter what the situation was, but he was always chilling, always looking at the brighter side of things.
Yeah, he wasn't definitely not a negative dude, but by the way, I took your advice. I have no notes. You wanted to freestyle? We freestyling, nigga. Everything is off the top right now. I ain't got no notes. I ain't looking at no fucking paper. We just freestyling this shit.
Just like we chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're here and we having some drinks and shit, except.
Yeah, but it's always a beautiful thing, man. And the wife always holds the crew down. If we're not grilling, we in the kitchen.
No doubt.
And it's a beautiful thing, man. I just want you to know, bro. And I hope that you understand the many lives, bro, that you touch, man. Like I can't go to the hood, bro, without somebody. Yo, how's E? Yo, how's E? You know what I'm saying? Angel, Lou, Artie, Elliot, everyone is always on always, bro, asking about you. So, you touch many lives, bro. I hope you know and understand what you mean to a lot of fucking people, bro.
Those are, they all my brothers, man. And if I love you, I'm gonna just give you what I can and stuff like that. Whether it be advice, a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, a ride somewhere, something. If I can, if I love you, I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna show you love, and that's just I guess the way I am. I mean, I told so many people in the hood about this, this test way back. Listen, you would have been retiring too with me and stuff like that. But that's all we could do, because you know what? I'm not the type of, cat that try to bring everybody else down. I'm trying to uplift everybody and stuff like that, and try to be on the same level as me, if not be above my level and stuff like that. I don't have no hate on nobody. I don't care what you got and stuff like that. If you got something that I want to get, I'm gonna try to go get it myself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hate on you because you got it. I'll be like, damn, I want that. I want that same thing. I'm gonna try to go get it. And if I can help you to try to get it, I'm gonna try to help you to get it and stuff like that. That's what I do with my sons all the time. Take this test, take that test. You know what? You don't want to go to college or whatever, you're gonna take this test or whatever, try to get this test, try to get a city job, and try to do things right for you, get yourself right. And then when you get a family, you get your family right. That's the only way. It's the only way to live, man. It's the only way to live.
You definitely not a hater, bro. I've never, I was about to say I never see you upset, but I'm not easy to deal with, and I've got you there before, and it's just so watching you. This is how funny it is. This is how cool you are. Even when you're screaming at me and cursing me out, I still love you because it's funny to me. Fuck you talking about, nigga? Fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. The fuck out of here, bitch ass nigga. And I still feel the love. I still feel the love.
If I didn't yell at you, that means I don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's beautiful, man. But you know, I know you've been up all day. You know, I just wanted to chop it up with you for a little while, bro. And let you know that you know you've done a lot for me. You know, I'm 46 years old, bro, and I still look up to you. You know what I'm saying? I still call you. You know, I still call you for advice. You know, when I was in a couple of dark places, you know, I call you. I call your wife. Both of you, you know, pick up the phone. You know, if you don't pick up the phone, you call me back. And you know, I just want you to know, you know, what you mean to me, what your wife means to me. You know, your family. You know, you've always, you know, Jason. You know, we was chilling with Uncle Sam this weekend. You know, the fact that I'm not a Diaz, right, and I'm not a De Jesus, but the fact that a bond that was created when you was 14 and I was fucking 8 or 9, whatever it was, and it's still here to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I want the people to understand that. Listen to what I just said. Me and this man met and created a bond when he was 14 and I was 9. He got me by 5 years. And I was 9, right? And think about that. We're talking about 30 plus years, right? How many people have entered your life in the span of 30 years, right? How many people have entered your life and you just said, I'm good. Don't need you. You know, like whatever. And the fact that to this day, you know, you still invite me to your house. You still call me and make sure I'm all right. You still, you know, when I called you, when I got that letter from sanitation to tell me that my list number was still alive, you were the first motherfucker I called. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And you explained to me, oh, you know, they got to go back to the old list because COVID or whatever. And from that day, we don't talk every day, but from that day, we've been talking every day because of this situation, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know, when I got my CDL, I called you. When I failed my test, I called you. So, to this day, brother, I just want you to know that you mean the world to me. You are, you know, I wasn't raised by a dad. You know, you are, you know, you're too young to be my dad, but that's the kind of power and that's the kind of honor that I give you. And, you know, back when the first time that I want to apologize because I feel like I let you down because you wanted me to be a sanitation worker so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't ready. At 25, 24 years old, I wasn't ready. I wasn't mature enough. I wasn't mature enough to leave that corner and leave the drug dealing alone and leave the girls alone and focus on getting my CDL. And last week, when I got my CDL, I did it for you. I wanted you to be proud of me. And even though it took 20 years, I just wanted you to be proud of me that I got my CDL. And, you know, if they call me and I get that job, I'm going to make you so proud. And I'm going to do it, you know, I'm going to do it for myself, obviously, but, you know, I just want to make you proud. If they call me, I'm going to make you proud. And I'm never, you know, I'm not going to disappoint you. I promise.
You ain't never disappoint me, my nigga. I've been proud of you since you was 9 years old when I met you. All right?
Thank you.
Love you, Primo.
But, you know, we're gonna wrap up episode 10 with the greatest man I know. And I want to thank you again for always looking out for me. And And always, you know, June. When's the barbecue? July what?
Uh,
Third.
yeah,
Third.
yeah. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that dunk tank and shit, yo. We're gonna put.
We're gonna get the dunk. We're gonna get the dunk tank, and we're gonna get the XO. We're gonna get some XO. It's going. It's going. We're gonna need some XO for that day.
Gonna step it up with the XO. All right, you know. I mean,
Well. By that time, I should be halfway to Floyd Benefield. So we're gonna have to celebrate something.
yeah, no doubt. You
But
might be
but
a
like I said, episode 10 with the Primo. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. I love you, Primo.
You know, I know you've been up all day. Get some rest, and I see you soon, bro.
No doubt.